Shadow Secretary of State, Kevin Hollingray.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. The increase in housing delivery she is committed to requires a 50% uplift across the board in terms of housing numbers. Yet, according to the House of Commons Library, urban and major conurbations are seeing an increase of 17%, whilst mainly rural areas are seeing an increase on average of 115%. How is that fair?
Secretary of State.
Well, Mr Speaker, the Shadow Housing Secretary will know, the Shadow Secretary of State will know that our mandatory housing targets were based on affordability and were to ensure that people are able to get the houses they desperately need. Under his government, they removed the mandatory housing targets. We saw speculative developments and we saw them fail year upon year to deliver the housing that this country desperately needs. We're going to deliver the houses where they failed.
Shadow Secretary of State, Kevin Hollingray.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Does the Secretary of State agree that everyone should be treated equally and be seen to treated equally before the law, including planning law?
Secretary of State.
Well, Mr Speaker, I don't know where he's going with this, but yes, I think people should be treated equally.
Right.
Great. Why then is it that the Secretary of State, the Foreign Secretary, the Home Secretary and the Prime Minister have all intervened in the planning application for the Chinese Super Embassy, overriding the wishes and concerns of local residents, the local planning authority, the Metropolitan Police and security services, and indeed, most likely, the incoming US President?
Secretary of State.
I mean, Mr Speaker, these are live issues, but what I will say is that security of our country and nation always comes foremost, and that's always what this government thinks of first.